Hey there guys, it is Bryn Blaze here. Welcome along to this review of the Norwex opportunity for those of you considering becoming an independent consultant with the company. And even if you're already an active independent consultant, I think you're going to find a lot of this information useful because we're going to be diving into even the demographics, guys, who's buying out there. We'll be taking a look at the products, how they've been performing in the marketplace, the compensation plan. We'll be looking at the founders of the company, a lot of other key insights and metrics that you probably haven't seen before. So stick around, I think it's going to be extremely valuable to you guys. And if you would like some assistance in acquiring customers, building out and growing this business despite any experience level you may currently be at, we have a free 10-part video bootcamp. You can get access to it by clicking the link in the description below this video. If you would like to start learning how to leverage the power of the internet in this digital economy to start attracting prospects to you and automate the prospecting process, plug in guys. I think it'll be very valuable to you. So it all began back in 1994 in Norway with this miraculous microfiber cloth you see right here and its ability to clean bugs off a windshield, guys, through just simply the use of water. Discovery made by this gentleman right here, Bjorn Nicolaisen. I do apologize, sir, if I'm saying your name wrong. But since then, guys, it really has exploded. They've broken into different market verticals and niches with a great variety of products in different categories. They are also expanding globally at a rapid rate with multiple locations worldwide, guys, that I'm going to show you here. So look, they're based in many different countries now, so certainly has become a global opportunity. And they're on a mission to 1 million safe havens. By safe haven I mean a home place that is free of chemicals. So cleaning without chemicals is really something they're really passionate about. Right here, guys, you're going to see with your own eyes whether or not there's a demand in the marketplace for the products. This is Google Trends showing the interest over time in Norwex from 2004 to the present day, and you couldn't ask for much better than this, guys. Look at that upward trend. In fact, it's almost grown exponentially as we approach 2016, 17 and 2018 as I record this video. This right here that you see would literally be impossible if the products sucked. Essentially, this is the marketplace's response to the intrinsic value of the products, because if there was no intrinsic value there, you'd see maybe a surge of growth and then rapid decline afterwards. So this is exactly what you want to see. Website visitors, guys, 577,000, 182,000 of those unique. So that ratio right there shows return visitors, which implies repeat buyers, return customers. If I just span this out for you here, show you some other interesting stats. Those website visitors primarily pouring in from the United States, guys. We've got Canada as well, Australia, Thailand, Vietnam. Demographics, this is very important if you're an active consultant already in the company or you're planning to become one, to know who's doing the buying. Here we can see females, guys, 74%. And I'm just going to have to shrink my head out of the way there. Here's an important stat for you here. So age distribution as a demographic, guys. Look right here. Highest buying market is going to be this bracket right here, age 55 to 64. So let's say you were running a Facebook ad. You can actually run a Facebook ad targeting people within that age bracket. So it's good to know what's actually working and who's buying. If you've watched or seen any of my videos before, you'll know I'm a pretty big advocate of digital marketing and companies that allow their distributors to leverage digital marketing methods to build out their business, because that's where everyone's attention is, that's where the focus is. That right there is the most valuable 4 inches of real estate on the planet right now, because everyone's staring into it, guys. So you need a digital presence as part of your business. And there's so many companies out there that refuse to allow their distributors to leverage digital marketing in any way, shape or form for prospecting and recruiting and selling, which is a big mistake in my opinion, because the companies that aren't willing to adapt and innovate in response to emerging consumer behaviors in this digital economy are not going to be around in 10 years time from now. In my personal opinion, they're going to be wiped off the map by their competition. But here you can see that Norwex, guys, they're releasing apps into the Google Play Store, the App Store, and along the same line of thinking, guys, they're leveraging social media channels to communicate with their consultants and with their customers and prospects. You'd be amazed again how many network marketing companies are arms folded, stuck in archaic, outmoded methods, and they don't even leverage these channels of communication. But here, 172,000 likes, guys, fantastic engagement as well on their posts. Keep scrolling down, look, I mean 1,200 shares, it's incredible. And if I keep scrolling down further here, we've got 858 reviews, 4.8 stars, guys, out of 858 reviews, which is fantastic. So as a consultant, what would you be selling? Well, there's certainly no shortage of products to meet the needs, wants and desires of the end consumer. Look, tons of different categories here. Here's their top 10 products. So we've got their microfiber technology and these chemical-free cleaning products, guys. But they're in a vast array of different categories here. Now, it's beyond the scope of this video to dive into each of these products in detail. I personally haven't used them, so it would be unethical for me to give you a recommendation on them, but there's plenty of reviews here on YouTube tailored specifically to the products themselves, so I recommend you dive into them in your own time. But I'm going to stick to what I'm good at here, and we're going to stay on point with the opportunity itself. So in this next part of the video, we're going to discuss the cost to join, the compensation plan, how you get rewarded for selling the products, building and growing this business, and how they recommend you go about promoting it, and what options you have there, guys. So the first and most obvious way you're going to earn is through personal retail sales. So you'll be acquiring product off the company at wholesale price, selling it on at recommended retail price, and your profit margin is 35%, guys. That's your commissions, 35% commission, which is a lot higher than a lot of companies I've reviewed, especially right out of the gate, guys. You also have the opportunity to earn $300 in free product for every body you personally enroll. So you bring an independent consultant onto your team that duplicates your efforts, essentially a business partner. They're going out there building their own business. When they're qualified, guys, you're going to earn $300 worth of products as well, which you can sell on, use for your own personal use. And the cost to join is something that's quite unique about this. Of all the companies I've reviewed so far in this channel, you actually get your starter kit for free initially with these products that I'm going to scroll through here. So see all these, guys, you're getting all these with your kit for free at $200 value, and you have 90 days to generate $2,000 in personal retail sales. If you hit that target, which is very reasonable and very achievable, guys, you're going to get the kit for free. So the primary method of selling the products recommended by Norwex is through home parties. We're going to discuss the pros and cons of that here in a second, but here's some examples. If you host one party a week with an average $500 in sales per party, this is what we're talking for weekly and monthly income. 2 parties, 3 parties, 4 parties, 5 parties, guys, per week. Now, here's the downside to this. I don't care how good you are or how big your social circle is, it's very difficult to get the necessary quantity of leads and prospects to have people show up 5 times a week. If you're busy with a full-time job, you've kids terrorizing the house, and you're going to be hosting 5 of these parties, or even be traveling across town burning gas to go somewhere where there's a hostess hosting the party for you. It has a finite lifespan as a business building strategy, in my personal opinion, because you're eventually going to run out of leads unless you've got an enormous family. And this is where most consultants and independent representatives and distributors fall flat on their face with arrows in their back. They get started full of excitement and enthusiasm, but unfortunately their warm market doesn't share their enthusiasm, and it's very difficult to motivate the unmotivated. You can't sell meat to a vegetarian. You can't force someone to want something that they don't want. So there's a message to market mismatch right there. That's one of the reasons I turned to digital marketing methods to attract prospects that were already looking for me. If you are going to become an independent consultant, I recommend you reach out to the company and inquire as to whether or not you're allowed to host virtual parties. I know a lot of companies do allow that. With the power of Facebook Lives and Facebook groups for building community, you can actively engage with people, guys, that actively raise their hand, showing their interest, and get them onto a one-to-one video chat. They can be anywhere in the world. You're not restricted by your social circle or maybe a recluse place where you live. Now all of a sudden you're tapping into a global marketplace and building your business without geographical boundaries. And a lot of what we teach is revolving around that. I struggled in this industry for over 6 years, guys. The traditional offline methods, I felt like I was bothering people. Sometimes they say the more you sell, the more you repel. I eventually turned my focus online. I found the right mentors who shared with me the right information in the right sequence at the right time, and a concept known as attraction marketing that allows you to attract people that are already looking for you. And there's a way to do this properly in a way that's compliant with Norwex and with every company. You're not promoting the products directly, guys. You're branding you, building you, because people join people and not opportunities. And that's the way you want to approach it. It ensures that you stay compliant by putting out educational content into the marketplace to attract your ideal prospects. So if you would like to learn how to attract 3 to 5 ideal prospects per day, people that reach out and contact you that already have a desire for what you have to offer, that have a problem and they're looking for your products. You can hop over to MLMattractionFormula.com, register for our video bootcamp. You're going to learn how to build your business in a way that has leverage, in a way that's compliant, and in a way that doesn't chain you to the growth of your business. A lot of the offline methods, guys, really restrict you and consume a lot of your time. So hop in, hope to see you on the inside. All the best.